Welcome back to Aya Inspire, the home for tired hearts. I know you're feeling it. You're moving through your day like a zombie. Your body is on autopilot, but your soul feels like it's running on empty. Between the endless notifications on your phone, the pressure of work, and the weight of family responsibilities, it's like the world is moving faster than you can breathe, leaving you drained and spiritually empty. Today, we are focusing on a complete spiritual recalibration.
So, how many times have you caught yourself asking, why is nothing working for me? You know the feeling, you're applying everywhere, fixing your CV, refreshing your email like 20 times a day, and still, just silence. You might feel guilty thinking you don't have time for long hours of worship to fix it all. But subhanAllah, our Deen is a mercy, not a burden.
It's so easy to look at a closed door in this world as a rejection, right? Like, it's just a flat-out failure. But spiritually, our sources emphasize a totally different concept. A closed door is actually an unseen protection. The Creator might literally be saving you from a job that would destroy your peace or an opportunity that would pull you away from your faith. Think of it this way. You were not being rejected, you were just being repositioned.
Signs of unseen protection. So, if a no is actually a form of protection, how do we spot it? How do we recognize when this divine guidance is actively working behind the scenes for us?
Well, closed doors obviously protect you from unseen harm, but what about unexpected delays? I mean, imagine receiving a massive blessing before you are spiritually or emotionally ready for it. It could literally become a burden. A delay just ensures you are truly prepared. Then there's the sudden removal of toxic people from your life, which protects your energy. Or what about finding a strange, comforting inner peace right in the middle of hardship? Add in those small daily blessings, like a stranger helping you out or a sudden moment of clarity, and you start to see a really clear picture of unseen support.
Redefining true risk. This is absolutely crucial. We need to redefine what we are actually chasing. In Islamic teachings, true rizq, or provision, isn't just about a salary or a fancy job title. It's about what is ultimately meant for you. Our sources tell us that if you are constantly chasing the worldly means while forgetting the ultimate source of that provision, you're just going to remain exhausted.
There's this incredible quote from the sources. If you relied upon Allah with true reliance, He would provide for you like He provides for the birds. I love this. This metaphor is so incredibly freeing. Birds don't fill out job applications, do they? They wake up, they make the effort to fly out of their nests, and they rely entirely on the Creator. When we adopt this kind of reliance, the anxiety of desperately chasing worldly provisions just melts away.
So, how do we actually attract this true provision? Well, the sources give us a brilliant 4-step formula. Step 1 is effort. You still gotta shake the tree. Step 2 is taqwa, which is a deep, conscious mindfulness of the divine. Step 3 is tawakul, that beautiful bird-like reliance we just talked about. And step 4 is sadaqah, or charity, which acts as a literal magnet for blessings. Notice anything here. 3 out of these 4 steps happen in the heart, not just the hands. True provision follows hearts, not just qualifications.
The power of morning Baraka. Now, let's talk about exactly when to set this heart-focused foundation. Our sources heavily emphasize the incredible power of morning Baraka, divine blessings or growth, and specifically, the time right after the dawn prayer, Fajr.
Look, sleeping after Fajr isn't forbidden, but just look at the contrast here. Sleeping in often brings this weird heaviness and missed spiritual opportunities. But staying awake, that brings sharp mental clarity, guided decisions throughout your day, and it even carries an immense Hajj-level reward if you sit in remembrance. Giving the very first moments of your day to the provider ensures the rest of your day is protected and guided.
What if I told you that you don't need a vacation to find peace, but just a 7-minute Sunnah reset to recharge your heart? A 7-minute spiritual routine. Today, we're going to walk through a simple 7-minute routine, a spiritual oxygen mask, designed for those exact moments when you feel completely burnt out. Minute number 1 is for the greatness of Allah. Take a deep breath, place your hand on your heart, and recite Surah Al-Ikhlas 3 times. It takes less than 60 seconds, but our Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, told us that reciting this surah 3 times is equivalent to reciting the entire Quran. In just 1 minute, you've earned a reward so heavy it can't even be measured, reminding your soul that no matter how big your problems feel, Allah is greater. Minute number 2 is for heart polishing. Start whispering those simple yet heavy phrases, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, and Allahu Akbar. These aren't just words, they are treasure chests.
Our sources tell us they rise so heavy on the scale that they outweigh mountains, and more importantly for your burnout, they polish the heart and remove its rust. Think of it as clearing the fog from your mind so you can see the Baraka waiting for you. Minute number 3 is for mercy. Send Salawat upon the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Every time you say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Allah sends 10 blessings back to you. Can you imagine? In a few seconds, divine mercy descends, angels begin to pray for you, and that heavy weight in your chest starts to feel just a little bit lighter. Minute number 4 is the Tawakul Shift. Close your eyes and make a sincere istighfar, followed by a moment of complete surrender. Say, Ya Allah, I leave it all to you. Seeking forgiveness grants relief from distress and provides for you from where you least expect it. This is the moment where you stop chasing the means and start trusting the source. And for the remaining 3 minutes of our 7-minute reset, simply recite the last 2 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah for ultimate protection and share a quick reminder of goodness with a friend.
My beloved family, remember the metaphor of the plant. If you pour a huge bucket of water on it once a month, it might die, but a small cup of water every day makes it grow strong and beautiful. Your iman works the same way. It's these tiny, consistent drops of remembrance that will save you from drowning in stress. The night's hidden treasure. For those of you who are desperately seeking deep comfort away from the noise and chaos of the daytime world, there is a literal hidden treasure waiting for you in the night. We're talking about tahajjud. This is the intimate, voluntary night prayer performed in the last third of the night when the world is completely silent. It is the prayer of the believers who leave their warm beds to pour out all their worldly anxieties directly to the divine. And here's an amazing fact. When it comes to tahajjud, the sources remind us that the Prophet never prayed more than 11 rakats, or units of prayer, for this night prayer. It brilliantly illustrates that this isn't about an endless quantity of worship that's going to break your back. No way. It is entirely about the quality and the deep sincerity of your heart. The mechanics of it are super straightforward. You pray it after sleeping, ideally catching that precious last third of the night. You pray in sets of 2. But honestly, the absolute core of this practice, the most important part, is making sincere dua or supplication while in sujud and prostration. You can use your own language, pour your heart out, and just leave your heavy burdens right there on the prayer mat. So, as we bring all these powerful source concepts together today, please let this truth sink in. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Whether you're dealing with closed doors, delayed jobs, or feeling totally spiritually exhausted, these are absolutely not punishments. They are a divine recalibration. Will you give your next morning to the provider? Before we go, let's lift our hands for a quick, heartfelt dua. Ya Allah, turn our exhaustion into strength, replace our anxiety with peace, and place Baraka in every minute of our day. If this reset touched your heart, please like the video and join our global family of remembrance by subscribing. I'd love to know, where in the world are you watching from today? Comment below so we can keep you in our prayers.